And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Chris Middleton is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Holiday. And it's Giannis in at the 5. And for Philadelphia, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Seth Curry is out there with Simmons. And it's Thibault in at the 3. Now here's Giannis. And now the 76ers on the break. Curry wide open. No good with the triple. And it's the Bucks ball. DiVincenzo with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go. All teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Off target from outside. Here's Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
And once Embiid puts it on the deck, look out. I mean, he's using his height and quickness to capitalize.
Holiday dishes to Tucker. To the inside. And stolen by Simmons. Thibault, the pass to Harris. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Not just a jump shooter. Harris is also comfortable looking to score from these spots, too.
Giannis kicks to Middleton. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
That's high-quality defense right there. Reading the situation, reacting, and making that a very tough jump shot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Antetokounmpo. Simmons with the defensive effort. The 76ers are gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Harris. Curry kicks to Simmons. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And a lot of attention on Antetokounmpo's offense, but don't sleep on the D. He can defend every part of the court and does it with intensity. And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
He found the open space from mid-range. Just maybe rushed his release a little bit.
A 3 for DiVincenzo. No good on the shot. So Philadelphia will take it the other way.
And it's crazy to think how soft a touch Embiid has on his shot. The league rarely sees a guy with his size have such a rhythmic form shooting.
Yeah, and Embiid has always been comfortable shooting outside. Not the best percentages from deep, but enough to keep defenders honest. His touch shows up most when he goes into his post fadeaway.
And here's Harris from the arc. Harris missing again.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Shoot. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called. Whoa, what a finish!
Run that back. I want to see the replay now.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Outside Curry. There's the triple. But they get it back. To the middle. Simmons finds Curry. Shot clock at 5. From outside, off the mark. Bucks trail by 4. Middleton right side. Passes it to DiVincenzo. Lets the 3 fly. Middleton can't get it to go. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Outside for Simmons. Curry deciding where to go with it. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, even a slight movement is going to catch a ref's eye. I mean, they're trained to focus on that.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Knocked away. Lopez passes to Antetokounmpo. Here's Connaughton. That one a little long. Pass to Milton. Now here's Green. Back to Tolliver. The 76ers again can't hit it.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
And so the first. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Well, no question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. Bobby Portis out there with Brook Lopez. Then it's Holiday, and it's Connaughton in at the small forward spot.
The agility from Green when he goes inside is impressive. I mean, his fluid motion gets him to his shot.
Lopez dishes to Holiday. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Portis. Chris Middleton's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Bryn Forbes. Hill passes to Howard. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Philadelphia leading by 4. On the wing, Milton. Defended by DiVincenzo. Milton kicks to Howard. Now here's Milton. Defended by DiVincenzo. Here's Howard. No good off the back of the rim.
That's the only way to hold him in check. He's got it inside. You got to have a body on him right away.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Not a great play on either end. Bad delivery and way too late to react on the catch.
Middleton against Simmons. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Pass to Embiid, 6 to shoot. Now here's Thibault, defended by DiVincenzo. The 76ers with another miss. Antetokounmpo finds Middleton. Now Antetokounmpo, it's good. The assist that time from Holiday. 6 points for Giannis.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
7-foot shot. And Simmons with the nice bucket inside. And the 76ers lead by 4. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Giannis. And he banks in the layup. Giannis has got 8 points. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to lose.
That's a solid blueprint.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Now, here's Milton. He's covered closely. Howard, the pass to Milton. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Tolliver's got it all tied up now for Philadelphia.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Teague with the ball. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Antetokounmpo kicks to Teague. And a miss there on the triple.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Moves back up. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Bucks have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Connaughton passes to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
And you risk getting dunked on, posterized. I mean, if you let Portis get good positioning, don't be surprised.
Here's Maxey. Here's Green. Tries again. The shot missing. Great D that time from Portis. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. T kicks to Antetokounmpo. And it falls over the rim and in. And now a 4-point Bucks lead.
And when it rains, it pours. Another jump shot tickles the twine.
Milton the pass to Howard. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
It's near impossible trying to match up with Howard's muscle. He makes scoring look easy, even though it's tough contact.
Outside Teague. And that'll do it for the first half. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed a competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. They only had a couple of rough stretches. And that...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Curry, and it's Thibault in at the small forward. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Giannis kicks to Holiday. Back to Giannis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is, and it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility.
The 76ers trail. Simmons looking around. Stolen by Holiday. To the paint. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Harris trying to get free. The shot by Holiday, no good. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Chris Middleton.
You know, when it's clear Simmons is a unique player. He's 6'10", a guard, can pass the ball, move the ball, great vision. It's a no-brainer that he's been compared to Magic Johnson and LeBron.
And he makes the first. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Dwight Howard's checked in for Embiid. Tolliver comes in for Harris. Danny Green, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Shake Milton in for Seth Curry. Teague, the pass to Antetokounmpo. He dishes it to Lopez. Stolen away. Here's Milton, ejected by Teague.
And who would have thought it would be Teague to send that shot away? Great block.
Milton the pass to Howard, and he converts the layup. Howard's got his second basket of the game.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Outside Portis. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Connaughton passes to Portis. Just 5 on the clock. Good on the bucket.
I mean, he's a big man with a nice jumper. I love seeing Portis test his luck from this area.
The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. But tried by Simmons. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The 76ers have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland, where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than in any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland.
Milton kicks to Simmons. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Nice and steady so far in the second half. They're 3 for 4.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Harris comes in for Anthony Tolliver. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Green, and it's Seth Curry in for Shake Milton. Middleton finds Tucker. Giannis inside. Embiid's there. Here's Giannis. They get it back. And the rejection by Embiid.
And the wingspan of Embiid, I mean, very effective at using his length to turn shots back.
The shot's good.
And defensively, they've gotten a little careless, not playing with the same focus we saw in the first.
Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. DiVincenzo against Curry. Here's Antetokounmpo. A three for DiVincenzo. It's hauled in by the 76ers. It's Curry outside. Thybulle kicks to Harris. Thybulle, the pass to Harris. Curry is inside. Defended by DiVincenzo. Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
I mean, that's too easy for Simmons. I mean, the closer he gets to the bucket, the more dangerous he is.
Giannis outside. And there's the pass to DiVincenzo. Tucker with the ball. Embiid's there. DiVincenzo passes to Antetokounmpo. Holiday inside the line. Here's Tucker. Second shot opportunity. Got a piece of it. Embiid with the steal. Curry finds Harris. Sinks the triple. Harris has got the lead up to 9 now for the 76ers.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Holiday against Harris. Out to the right wing. Tucker, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
That would have been a big three if he drained it, answering back to the triple at the other end.
Out to Harris, a 3 ball. And the 76ers get it back. Shoots the 3, and he's good on the 3 ball. And now it's a 12-point 76ers lead.
Look, I love how Simmons makes his teammates better. He's consistent at looking to get them going.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Oh, yeah, no need for hero ball there. I mean, you just need to make the right basketball play. Outstanding dish that time.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. A moment now to reset the lineups brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the 4th quarter. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Brook Lopez is out there with Portis. Then it's Holiday, and it's Forbes in at the shooting guard position. Now, here's Maxey, guarded by Holiday. Milton kicks to Tolliver. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
The rotation in the D could be better here. It'll cost them next time if it's not.
Here's Holiday. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
He's an explosive, athletic guard, and I tell you, the coaching staff must love watching Holiday in the open court.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Giannis, he's checked in for Lopez. Chris Middleton comes in for Ben Connaughton. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Bryn Forbes. Middleton with it. Now Green defending. Now here is Holiday. Defense is right there. Middleton the pass to Holiday. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Passes it to Portis. Milwaukee needs to get off the shot here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
Simmons passes to Curry. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Harris finds Curry, and here is Harris. And here is Curry, guarded by Holiday. For 3. Nailed from three-point land. Curry's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
On the wing, Holiday. Guarded by Harris. The putback. Giannis on the follow.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
And Simmons kicks to Embiid. The tray. No good on that one. And Milwaukee the other way now. Giannis inside. Harris is there. And Embiid has got the ball here for Philadelphia. Launches it. Harris misses. Bucks trail by 8. On the wing, DiVincenzo. The kick out to Holiday. Pass to Middleton. To the inside. Embiid with the steal. It's Curry outside. Another miss by Philadelphia.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Antetokounmpo, no good.
They say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should be easy.
Out to Harris. Pass to Thibault. There's 1:38 left to play in the final quarter. Harris's shot is good.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Holiday dishes to Giannis. Now here is Holiday. Up top, DiVincenzo. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
That's just the product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
Simmons passes to Curry. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And the technical free throw is good.
I mean, look, every year Harris looks more confident. He goes through stretches where he can dominate.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Embiid from outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Embiid's got the lead up to 12 now for the 76ers.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Philadelphia.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, but they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Ben Simmons.
You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
A nice shot by Embiid.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
That's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
Here's Giannis. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it has to be frustrating to catch fire when the game is already over. I mean, this is not the outcome they want.
Teague against Hill. The pass to Tolliver. So the 76ers win it. Some good cup, David. Thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for... What a gorgeous night. And nothing.
Hey, Kevin.
They're fun to watch, D.A. Thanks. Look at the 76ers starting group. Harrison and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Seth Curry. And it's Thibault in at the small forward. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Then it's Trae Young. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Herter in at the point. Now, here's Collins. Here's Herter. Over Simmons. And Herter gets it to go. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
Young outside. The putback, and Collins is right there.
He's a terror on the offensive glass. You don't have to run plays for Collins for him to score.
Right wing. Embiid, the pass to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
And now the fast break. Embiid with the ball. Chalk up 2 there.
And that is a smooth-looking jump shot. Embiid all in one motion off the catch.
Young dishes to Collins. Back to Young. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Simmons. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Clock at 6. Now here's Thibault. He's tightly guarded, and Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Now here is Young, and finished off by Collins.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Here's Simmons. Curry kicks to Simmons. Pass to Embiid. Outside Curry. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Embiid trying to break loose. Thibault can't get it to go. The Hawks leading by 4. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have. Staying aggressive and playing under control.
And finished off by Collins.
The agility, the hops, the great hands. Collins is the perfect alley-oop partner. Well, John Collins has the potential to be a star for this team. Continues to be a powerhouse on the offensive end. He can attack from inside as well as outside.
Young passes to Herter. 1:37 left here in the opening quarter. Young left side. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Free throw line jump shot. That shot missing. Some solid defense from Harris.
And Collins said so himself. He believes he'll be a max contract player when he hits free agency.
You know what, GA? I love the confidence from him. And you look year to year, his numbers are improving at an unbelievable rate. He just might get that max contract.
Here's Young. Tobias Harris picking up that last basket. Young against Curry. Young passes to Capella. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Curry kicks to Embiid. Passes it to Harris. Back to Simmons. Out to Harris. Second chance shot. At the elbow, it's Simmons. Young with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And the pass to Hunter. To the middle. Capella, the pass to Young. Back to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Even though he's an elite scoring talent, Young finds ways to involve his teammates.
From deep three-point range, Harris. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And that. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen from the Hawks, what do you guys think?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, Anthony Tolliver out there with Howard. And it's Green, then it's Shake Milton. And it's Maxey in at the 1 spot. Now here's Howard. Tolliver with the bucket. Tolliver's got the first basket of the second quarter for Philadelphia.
Yeah, still commanding a lot of defensive attention. Howard just keeps his head up and finds the open man.
Bogdanovich dishes to Reddish. Banked in off the glass. Reddish has got his first bucket in this one.
He's still adding muscle to his frame. Cam Reddish is showing us his ability to play through contact and finish.
Now, here's Maxey. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Bogdanovich passes to Snell. Buries it down low.
Love seeing Tony battle for the bucket. That has to make his coaches happy.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Maxey passes to Milton. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Bogdanovich passes to Gallinari. Down low. And Okongwu slams it in.
Coming off the screen, you expect Gallinari to shoot. Instead, drops it to the roller. Nice play.
Maxey passes to Milton. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Now, here is Gallinari. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Bogdanovich and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Hawks shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throws.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. John Collins comes in for Gallinari. Hunter's checked in for Reddish. And Trae Young subbed in for Tony Snell. The Hawks leading by 4.
And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury. Never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks.
Shot by Collins, no good.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Thibault can't get it to go.
Well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
And with Capella and the Hawks, both are excited for this season.
And on paper, Capella seems like a great fit. Can finish inside, pairs well with John Collins and Trae Young. And Capella could be the difference maker to get this team back in the playoffs.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Young dishes to Capella. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Here's Collins, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Embiid.
For a big man, Collins is a hard guy to stay with. If he gets a step, watch out.
Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for the Hawks.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throws.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. Here's Simmons. Outside Curry. Takes a 3.
Just doesn't seem to have it here in the second quarter.
And Simmons kicks to Curry. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists now in this one.
And with off-the-charts awareness, Simmons makes plays that others simply don't see.
Now, here's Capella. Young with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Young passes to Collins. The baseline J off the mark. The 76ers trail by 4. Inside. Out to Harris. Pass to Curry. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with his offense.
Collins, good.
Got to know where Collins is, especially when the break is on. He runs the floor beautifully.
Thibault with the ball. Oh, he made it!
He got it to go, and he beat the buzzer.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. And the greatest bench scorer in NBA history. And that.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. John Collins has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court for Atlanta, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Then it's Clint Capella. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Herter in at the point guard.
Beautiful creativity off the dribble. That's a slick move by Hunter.
Simmons can't get it to go. Atlanta leading by 5. Capella goes in. He feeds it to Collins. Offensive rebound. And the dunk by Capella.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Simmons finds Harris. Now Embiid. Out to Harris.
Ooh, they've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts.
Here's Herter. In the corner, Collins with it. And stolen by Simmons. Embiid from outside. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got 6 rebounds in the game.
That's a big donut, folks, here. Start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
To the middle. And it's blocked by Simmons.
How about the balance and body control? Simmons able to send that one packing.
He kicks it to Harris. Fires for 3. The 76ers again can't hit it.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Here's Hunter on the money with the shot from the left block. Hunter's got 4 points this quarter. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him when we used to go at it in high school. And it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy. He would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
Basket counts. Capella's got the lead up to 9 now for the Hawks.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Back to Curry. Pass to Embiid. He dishes it to Curry. Outside for Simmons. 5 to shoot. Bucket is good. Curry's got 5. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Young outside. Passes it to Collins. Down low, Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
And Simmons kicks to Harris. And it's Simmons penetrating. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Howard's checked in for Embiid. Tolliver comes in for Harris. Green, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Shake Milton in for Curry.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
Atlanta leading by 8. Molinari finds Snell. To the paint. Okongwu, the pass to Bogdanovich. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. '76ers have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, sir. Simmons passes to Milton. Back to Simmons. 24 seconds left to play in the third. The pass to Milton. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And Okongwu slams it in.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
Here's Milton. Misses the shot. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Hawks lead by 10. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Taking a look at the 76ers, they've got Howard. Anthony Tolliver out there with Green. Then there's Maxey. And it's Milton in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Green. Howard finds Green. Back to Howard. Here's Maxey. Pass to Tolliver. Howard trying to free himself up. Tolliver with the bucket.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
And here is Dunn. Feeds it to Gallinari. Puts one up from 19. They get the rebound.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Maxey passes to Howard. They kick it out to Green. Pass to Howard. Now here's Milton. Guarded close. And Howard with the second chance points.
Yeah, and when Howard is allowed to get near the bucket, he capitalizes easily on the offensive glass. He sees the game so well.
Now here's Dunn. Gallinari outside. Pass to Reddish. Back to Gallinari. It doesn't go for him. And it's Philadelphia the other way. To the inside. Here's Milton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Cam Reddish.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Harris comes in for Anthony Tolliver. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Green. And George Hills subbed in for Maxey. Collins backed in, coming off the assist from Young.
Never one to shy away. Collins delivers as much contact as he receives.
Milton the pass to Embiid. Harris outside. Bangs home the trifecta.
Inconsistent from range when he first entered the league. Tobias has turned that completely around.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. Bible on the wing. Hill passes to Embiid. It's back to Hill. No good on the triple. Atlanta leading by 7. Young passes to Herter. Young against Hill. The feed to Capella. Over Thibault. And it's Capella missing. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. On the wing, Milton. Hill dishes to Embiid. Shoots over Capella. Rebounded by the Hawks. Collins has got his 6th rebound on the night. Young pass to Capella. Now, here's Hunter. Defended by Thibault. And Herter gets it to go.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Now, Milton. Now the pass to Embiid. Harris trying to get free. The 76ers again can't hit it. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Capella, high post. Hunter kicks to Young. He feeds it to Capella. The Hawks working the ball around. Young's shot is off. And so here is Philadelphia. 9-point game. Pass to Harris. Now here's Milton. And here is Hill. Now here's Embiid. Thibault, the pass to Embiid. Hill has the open look. His 3-pointers off the mark. Here's Herter. Defended by Thibault. Young with the ball. And so the Hawks take the win. Some good ball. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Downtown Milwaukee is seen from the shore. And with...
Hey, Kevin.
Thanks, D.A. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Then it's Trae Young. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Herter in at the point guard. And for the Bucks, they've got Dante DiVincenzo. Chris Middleton is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then it's Holiday. And it's Giannis in at the 5. And they call an illegal screen here. Couple terrific centers in tonight's matchup here, Greg. Great pivots, but center matchups are far from traditional, it seems like, these days.
No doubt about it. Once you get into this now small ball mindset, this positionless game, I mean, you're seeing guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5 because, listen, when you're 25 feet from the basket, if I'm 6'2" and you're 7'2", I can still guard you. So because of the spacing now, it allows you a luxury to play smaller. Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Now the feed to Middleton. And stolen by Hunter. And now here comes Collins leading the break. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And that's good from Antetokounmpo on the assist by Holiday.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Stolen by Tucker. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. And Holiday kicks to Middleton. Giannis high post. And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Hunter. No good with the layup. And it's Milwaukee's ball. Trailing by 2. Young with the steal. And now Young running the floor all by himself.
And Young looking determined tonight. He's engaged offensively in this one.
Giannis passes to Holiday. Back to Giannis. Makes it off the glass. Giannis has got his second basket.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Here's Herter. He kicks to Collins. 6 on the shot clock. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here, and it's Capella missing.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Pass to Tucker. Now here's DiVincenzo. There's the pass to Middleton. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Well, beyond the physical stuff, what I like about Giannis right now is the feel for the game. That time, great timing defensively.
Young with the ball. And Holiday picks him up defensively. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Alinari comes in for Collins. Reddish, he's checked in for Hunter. And it's Bogdanovich in for Kevin Herter. Here is Forbes. Outside Portis. And Teague has it in the corner. Back to Portis. Left side, out of the Kumbo. Portis trying to free himself. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. The Hawks leading by 5.
And going back to when he turned pro at just 16 years of age, Gallinari has proven to be one of the best players ever from Italy.
You think about his final year in Milano and just how highly efficient he was, first in the league's ratings overall. 6th pick going from Italy to New York City, and the fans had no idea what they were getting, but Gallinari eventually dealt in the Carmelo deal, and his career, although it's been multiple stops, has been pretty exemplary.
Young passes to Gallinari. Young inside. To the right side. Gallinari attacking. And it's Connaughton with the rebound. Bucks trail by 5. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Now T. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Young. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Well, sometimes Reddish might defer too often, and maybe sometimes that's true. But also give him credit for being unselfish.
Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Atlanta Hawks. He finishes with... Earlier on, we ran into Bobby Portis, who explained the origin of...
I think the underdog story, started with...
And Greg, playing with a chip on his shoulder, has served Portis well.
Some guys try to block out the haters. Portis uses it as fuel to keep achieving more.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court right now for the Hawks, they've got Gallinari. Tony Snell is out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Reddish. And it's Okongwu in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Middleton. And no good. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Bogdanovich wide open. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. To the paint. Here's DiVincenzo. And he uses the glass on the layup.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Bogdanovich passes to Snell. Here's Reddish. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Gallinari attacking. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Here's Reddish. Off target with his 3. Bucks trail by 7. Middleton outside. Inside. Deflects the pass. He's looking for Giannis and finds it. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. That's just Chris Middleton making a play.
DiVincenzo against Bogdanovich. Down low. Here's Okongwu.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Antetokounmpo kicks to Holiday. Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalry. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
It's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that unless you were on the same team.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo swings it in.
Not sure how he saw that there. Holiday with a firm understanding how to get the ball to an open teammate.
Pass to Okongwu. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Chris Middleton. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Teagan for Drew Holiday. Releases from 15. Great positioning on the putback. Collins has got the lead up to 9 now for Atlanta.
Yeah, that's where John Collins sets up shop down in the paint. Quick and athletic. Able to corral the miss.
1:22 left in the first half. Atlanta leading by 9.
And you go back, Giannis Antetokounmpo, the 15th pick in that 2013 draft. Hindsight, obviously 2020, but I think it's safe to say he should have been drafted a little bit higher.
Yeah, you have so many of those blogs out there that go back and want to redraft classes. Giannis Antetokounmpo back in 2013, I'm pretty sure at this point would be taken number 1.
To the middle, here's Forbes. Young with the steal. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Here's Herter in Atlanta again with the bucket.
Well, Herter's going to make you pay if you give him that much room.
Bucks trail by 13. And here is Teague. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Giannis. Rebound by the Hawks. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Young. The rebound by the Bucks. Giannis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Shoots. And that one released in time, but no good. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the Trae Young was the story in the first quarter. He had 9 points and 2. And that.
And with the big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
We've got Teague, Antetokounmpo out there with Bobby Portis, and it's Forbes in at the shooting guard position. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Collins passes to Capella, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee.
Known for being a scorer, Herter is good at staying active and then looking to capitalize inside.
Passes to Holiday. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Pass to DiVincenzo. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got his 4th assist in this one.
That play happens because of the solid pass from Holiday.
Here's Herter. Outside Collins. The Hawks working the ball around. Hunter, the pass to Capella. Young, right side. The pass to Capella. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Giannis. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Bucks. It's a 13-point game. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Hawks have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Young passes to Capella. It's deflected. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Tight defense on him. Pass to DiVincenzo. Now here's Middleton. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. From deep. Rebounded by the Hawks.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Giannis dishes to Middleton. Antetokounmpo kicks to DiVincenzo. Middleton looking it over, and there's the foul. It will go on P.J. Tucker. That's foul number 2 for him. Brook Lopez is checked in for the Bucks, and the Hawks will go for a different look here. Gallinari, he's checked in for John Collins. Reddish comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Johnny Snell's checked in for Young, and it's done in for Kevin Herter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's his first foul. Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta. Bogdanovich comes in for Dunn. Okongwu, the pass to Snell. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on Bobby Portis.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Passes it to Teague. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, the Hawks. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Gallinari with the steal.
Well, a little head scratcher there, guys. There's no reason to force the ball inside like that. I understand the thought process, but the pass just has to be better.
In the corner, Snell with it. Lets it go with a 3. Connects from 3-point range. Snell's got 5 now.
Gallinari does such a great job of recognizing the floor space, and that time, credit him with the assist.
.106 left in the third quarter. Here's Portis, and Portis throws it down.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Bogdanovich with it. Kicks it to Reddish. Shot from 12. Back to Bogdanovich. Over in the corner, Reddish. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Snell. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. So it's both teams making substitutions here. 17 seconds left here in the third quarter. Dunn dishes to Snell. Back to Dunn. Shot clock at 6. The Hawks again can't hit. Here's Middleton. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks in command with... Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. Bogdanovich is out there with Collins. Then it's Clint Capella. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Dunn in at the point. Middleton finds Holiday. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Greg, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best, and I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys.
Yes,
They're truly
yes.
great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
Inside. And there's the pass to DiVincenzo. Middleton can't get it to go.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Herter passes to Young. Back to Herter. The three. And it's Gallinari missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Reddish comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Tony Snell's checked in for Trae Young. And it's Bogdanovich in for Kevin Herter. Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
It's awesome to see Gallinari get involved in the offense with a solid pass like that.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Middleton the pass to Antetokounmpo. Throws it down. If the official calls the foul, it may be a three-point play. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu.
Yeah, the muscle of Antetokounmpo is impressive. He's just destroying the defense right now.
Portis, he's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Collins checked in for Gallinari. Here's Snell. Misses the three. And it's the Bucks on the break. Middleton for three. But he gets it back. Giannis high post. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
Giannis scores inside, one of the best in the business at getting his feet wet in the paint, and a strong feel for the attack that time.
Now Bogdanovich. Lobbed up there for Collins. He kicks it to Okongwu. Pass to Snell, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
And here is DiVincenzo. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Every night there's something that Giannis does on the floor where you just have to put your hands on your head. Wow, what a move.
Passes it to Bogdanovich. Good work there as it goes. And the Hawks lead by 17.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Atlanta.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
And this team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Gallinari.
And guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates, and a wrecking ball on both ends.
Okongwu, the pass to Snell. And here's Bogdanovich. Launches a three. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
To the inside. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Feeds it to Okongwu. Snell kicks to Collins. The second chance effort and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Middleton the pass to Portis. The 17-footer. Shots good by Middleton.
If he's making shots like that, the teammates want to feed that confidence. Middleton with a sweet stroke.
And stolen by DiVincenzo. And so Atlanta takes this one. David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
That's a look at our setting tonight. A look at the 76ers starting group. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Curry is out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Thibault in at the small forward. And for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3. Now here is Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. Holiday against Harris. Just 5 on the clock. And oh my goodness! What a play!
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdown.
Simmons finds Curry. They double-team Curry. Hit his foot. And the refs whistling a kick ball. For both teams tonight, Clark, unbelievable talent up front.
Agreed. And, you know, in the trenches, in the paint is where this one's going to be decided. It's going to be won or lost there. And that's not something we say very often in this day and age with the three-point shooting, the small ball, the spacing of the floor, the pick-and-roll action. But it'll be different tonight.
Pass to Lopez. Now DiVincenzo. The Bucks working the ball around. Here's Giannis. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Antetokounmpo against Simmons. It's good.
With Ben Simmons, his wheelhouse is in close. The closer he is, the more dangerous he is.
And so Giannis will bring it up for Milwaukee.
And you rarely see the vision and playmaking of Ben Simmons in someone that size. That you can put him up there with Magic, LeBron, and Penny Hardaway in terms of those taller
playmaker.
Yeah, you're spot on there, Greg. I mean, he's unique, really unique and gifted in that regard. And with all great passers, there are a couple of things they do well. One is they see a play or two ahead. They anticipate and throw the ball where it should be going, anticipating that. And the other thing is the timing with which they make their passes. It's usually right at the right time, the opportune time for a teammate to score on the catch.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Simmons passes to Curry. Harris outside. That one doesn't go. Good D by Lopez.
Boy, not the kind of start they wanted. Only 1 for 4 so far.
Hill, he's checked in for Harris. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. The pass to DiVincenzo. Left side, out of Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
Here's Hill. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one is on Holiday. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Chris Middleton. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Teagan for Drew Holiday. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. 1:49 left in the first. Now here's Milton. He's guarded closely. A nice shot by Howard.
You know, Howard knows his limitations on this end, realizes when he should take these kinds of shots.
Outside Teague. There's the dish to Forbes. Giannis outside.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Hill kicks to Simmons. Passes it to Howard. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Guys, the passing ability and IQ of Ben Simmons, both amazing.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Tucker, the pass to Forbes. Back to Tucker. That's tipped. It's stolen by Green. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. Hill, no good. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Boy, for such a young player, the razor-sharp focus of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. I mean, a muscular guy who still makes baskets despite getting hit in the process. He's not wide, but he is muscular.
Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for Philadelphia. Maxey comes in for Hill. Tolliver back to Milton. Moves back up. The rebound by the Bucks. Giannis has got 4 rebounds in this game. There's the 3. Tucker can't get it to go. Here is Howard. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul. Knocks it loose. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Tobias Harris is out there with Howard. And it's Green. Then there's Maxey. And it's Korkmaz in at the 2-go. 76ers trailing.
And Tobias Harris, a crusader for a cause that isn't talked about too much. He has a huge concern about sleep deprivation and the effects it has on athletes.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? While it's not talked about a lot, it is gaining ground in all kinds of circles, particularly in the world of sports, the whole sleep deprivation idea. And Harris is a guy who's conscientious and thoughtful. I love the fact that he's bringing this to his teammates' attention because it's critical. And he's certainly passionate about it. We'll see how much wind it gets with him speaking up on it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Drew Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Now the 76ers with it. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Here's DiVincenzo. Throws down the breakaway jam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where one or two possessions can impact the outcome.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Now here's Curry. No points in the game yet for him. Embiid dishes to Harris. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And he gets it back. Goes up again. That's it, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Embiid.
Boy, that long reach of Embiid's paying dividends there, guys. An absolute machine on the offensive glass.
Connaughton kicks to Antetokounmpo. They get it back. Holiday finds DiVincenzo. Clock at 6. Bucks passing it around. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Kept alive. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And slam dunk by Harris.
Yeah, the effort and willingness to get out and run like that on the fast break endears Harris to his coaches, I'm sure.
DiVincenzo passes to Antetokounmpo. DiVincenzo kicks to Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo can't get that one to fall.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
And the whistle blows. It'll be on Pat Connaughton. That is his first foul of the game. Chris Middleton's checked in for Milwaukee. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Simmons is checked in. And the basket by Curry.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Giannis has got 15.
And Giannis is a beast, the Greek freak, a dominant player on the offensive end.
Here's Harris. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Harris has got the lead back up to 2 now for the 76ers. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Middleton on the wing. Defended by Thibault. Shots good by Middleton. Middleton's got the game tied up here for the Bucks.
And, you know, Middleton is a man of many talents. When you least expect it, he hits you with a ridiculous floater.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And how about the defensive impact Embiid has on the floor? He's a great rim protector who can swipe an errant pass every so often.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he's just so big. He's mammoth. I mean, he's not only tall and long, he's deep, too. He's a thick guy. So he's an excellent rim protector. Discourages inside attempts at a high rate. Clogs up the paint. That length is a huge asset. And then his foot movement, his agility for a guy of his size is pretty impressive, too.
Now here is Holiday. Still, and here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
And then Simmons slams it in.
Really can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. I mean, his confidence just rises when he slams it down like that.
Outside Holiday, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. And
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. And we know that Joel Embiid is one of the best centers in the league. Jack, and that's...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
And you know what, guys? I think it starts with having a body on him every time a shot goes up. I mean, they've got to do a better job boxing out.
Portis is out there with Antetokounmpo. And there's Teague. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Forbes in at the 2. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Now here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
When Simmons is driving inside, I'm telling you, he's going to sky up for the flush. Getting to the bucket in no time.
Middleton outside. Around the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather take? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Oof. Well,
wow.
I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yeah, I'm going to agree with you. They get it again. Pass to Thibault. Embiid kicks to Simmons. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Second shot opportunity. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Simmons got the lead up to 4 now for Philadelphia.
Simmons putting his outstanding athleticism to use on that drive. A remarkable penetrator who knows exactly how to carve up the defense.
Now here's Middleton. Outside Portis. Drills it from outside. Portis has got 5 points so far.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
And the call will be against Jeff Teague. That is his first foul of the game. A different look for Milwaukee. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Bryn Forbes. And it's Holiday in for Jeff Teague. Tolliver laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the 76ers lead by 3.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Holiday. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And that one goes long. Philadelphia leading by 3. Up again. It's rebounded by Portis. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. DiVincenzo finds Antetokounmpo. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Pass to Antetokounmpo. The shake. That shot misses. Excellent D from Howard. And they go to the intentional foul. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Antetokounmpo. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Here's Milton. Drills the three-pointer. Milton's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Yeah, they call him Dancing Danny Green, and you can see why. Excellent offensive instincts there.
And you talk about the perfect veteran wing player. Danny Green's right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooter, and plays within himself.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Now here is Holiday. Back to Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo has some major hops. At almost 7 feet tall, he makes it look effortless.
And Greg, the experiences that Danny Green has had over the course of his terrific career. And here we go, Coach's Challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Lopez, he's checked in for the Bucks. There's the lob, and Antetokounmpo up high to stuff the alley-oop.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
Curry passes to Thibault. Harris with it. Back to Thibault. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. Harris. Just 4 to shoot. On its way from Curry for 2. And no good that time. Bucks trail by 5. Lopez outside. Holiday against Curry. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Curry dishes to Embiid. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. The 76ers with another miss.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a...
Oh, what a dunk!
And, you know, this is why people are so high on Antetokounmpo. I mean, his build and skill set are both platinum level. And he knows how to kick his game up a gear, too.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
And it's Simmons penetrating. And he comes up with the deuce. Simmons got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, it's really hard to say too much about Simmons. I mean, bouncing off defenders like they're not even there.
From deep, Antetokounmpo. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Ben Simmons making highlights for the Philadelphia 76ers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. And Simmons is out there with Shake Milton. And there's Anthony Tolliver. Then there's Howard. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. And then Simmons slams it in.
And, you know, guys, we know Simmons most enjoys getting others involved, but he's showing you he can have huge nights himself as well.
And stolen by Simmons. Jumps up, and Simmons slams it in.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Here's Antetokounmpo. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. Great look, but off the mark.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Danny Green. Curry's checked in for Shake Milton. And Maxi's subbed in for Ben Simmons. Holiday looking for an opening. Back to Giannis. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Trying his luck from deep. And the pass to Maxey. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Bryn Forbes.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great position.
Giannis with it. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Giannis. Shot clock at 5. Giannis is double to stop the run. But he stays with it. A second left.
And, you know, really, when you look at Antetokounmpo, he's got it all. I mean, he can score it, rebound it. He passes it pretty well, defends with intensity, and he's really versatile and going to continue to get better because of his work ethic.
He doesn't get the second one. Well, the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important, and then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well, to when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good point. Here's Antetokounmpo. Back to Connaughton. Here's Holiday. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
And the Bucks with some changes. Brooke Lopez is checked in for P.J. Tucker. And Middleton subbed in for Drew Holiday. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Harris is checked in for Tolliver. Green comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Curry. And it's Ben Simmons in for Maxey. And the whistle blows. It'll be on Pat Connaughton. That'll be his second foul of the game. Milwaukee making a switch here. And a wide open look for Simmons. Embiid kicks to Simmons. On the wing, Milton. Philadelphia moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Harris finds Green. The 76ers with another miss.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Here's Nora. Count it. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break. And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the 76ers.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Ben Simmons.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
29 seconds left in the fourth. Antetokounmpo passes to Middleton. Pass to DiVincenzo. Now Giannis. It's stolen by Green. And here is Simmons. So it's the 76ers winning this one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to... It's time for the NBA. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Then it's Clint Capella. Then it's Young. And it's Herter in at the point guard. And for the 76ers, Harrison and Embiid together in the middle. Curry is out there with Simmons. And it's Thibault in at the 3 spot. Now, here is Young. And the layup is good.
You gotta like seeing this from Young, wanting to prove he's more than just a jump shooter.
And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Greg, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time. When it's all said and done, might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters to ever play.
Here's Herter after the made shot from Joel Embiid. Young inside. Curry meets him. Shot's good from Young.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now here is Harris. Passes it to Embiid. From outside, off the mark. To the middle. And it's blocked by Simmons.
Oh, such a smart defensive player. He knows how to use his reach to alter shots.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Young against Curry. Young passes to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Such incredible hops for a center. Look, it allows him to hold his own against any other 5 in the league.
Pass to Embiid. Here's Thibault. Embiid trying to break loose, and that one's good. Thibault.
Look at the unselfishness of Embiid. But I mean, he's solid at realizing when one of his guys is uncovered.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, even a slight movement is going to catch a ref's eye. I mean, they're trained to focus on that.
Simmons looking it over. Curry dishes to Simmons. Puts it up from 17. Curry's shot is off.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Collins, good.
You just can't leave anyone open around Young. He's very capable of spotting his uncovered teammates.
Young against Curry. And Simmons kicks to Curry. Harris passes to Simmons. Back to Harris. Up top, Curry, defended by Young. Now the pass to Thibault. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Herter. Capella. It's good on the putback.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
The 76ers trail by 6. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's Harris. Rebound by the Hawks.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that, anyway.
In the corner, it's Hunter. Back to Capella. Lays it up and banks it in. Capella's got 6.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Outside, Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
The physicality of Simmons on display, showing some fight and fearlessness with plays like this.
There's a minute left to play in the first. Here's Herter, guarded by Harris. And now the fast break, and Embiid with the ball. Curry can't get it to go. They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
Capella kicks to Hunter from downtown. Doesn't go that time. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Curry dishes to Harris. 76ers moving the ball around. Back to Curry. Harris against Capella. Here's Herter, defended by Thibault. Here's Hunter. And Embiid with the block. And so it's Atlanta with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Hawks, what do you guys think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And so in the game for the Hawks, Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. Then there's Tony Snell. Then it's Reddish. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 1 spot. And so it's Atlanta with it after the Sixers pick up 2. Here's Bogdanovich. Scott pulls it in. The 76ers trail by 4. Howard kicks to Green. Howard, the pass to Maxey. To the paint, and stolen by Okongwu. Here's Snell, headed by Green. Snell dishes to Reddish. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then, but I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
Here's Bogdanovich after the Sixers pick up 2. Gallinari down low, defended by Scott. It's good. Okongwu's now got his first points in this one.
Yeah, his teammates are going to like Gallinari more and more with every one of those passes. Good job to set up for a wide-open look.
Atlanta leading by 6. Well, many question the selection of Reddish in the draft. Pundits thought he had red flags. But, Greg, he developed nicely over his first season in the league.
You know, Reddish caught up to the speed of the NBA, found his shot, and started to play with confidence. Sometimes it takes a little time for young guys to adjust.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Mike Scott. Korkmaz comes in for Shake Milton. And it's Hill in for Maxey.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Here's Dunn after Ben Simmons' bucket. Dunn passes to Gallinari. Over Simmons, and it's sent back by Howard.
No trespassing. Howard controlling the defense.
Oh, wow!
Nice! How can you not love Simmons? I mean, some of the dunks he pulls off are insane.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Dunn with it, and it's Howard picking him up. And Okongwu slams it in.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now here's Simmons. 6 points for him. They kick it out to Green. Here's the 3. That shot, no good. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Dunn, right side. Hill against Bogdanovich. Gallinari up top. The feed now to Okongwu. And it's blocked by Simmons. And he's able to get it back. It's his first trip to the line. First one falls for him. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Harris comes in for Ben Simmons. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Danny Green. And it's Seth Curry in for Korkmaz. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Collins checked in for Gallinari. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Reddish. Trae Young, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Dunn. Now Collins, following Tobias Harris's three-point attempt. Collins against Harris. It's Collins with the drive.
The play in transition from Collins is impressive. He gets down the court with such speed and then finishes it so strong.
Here's Hill. Harris trying to get free. Hill, no good. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Pass to Okongwu. And Embiid with the block. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And foul up. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make,
Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was...
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks in the driver's seat, up 8 points.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, after 2 quarters, it's Atlanta out in front. They have an 8-point lead. And that...
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Clint Capella really making a difference here.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Ben Simmons is out there with Seth Curry, and it's Thibault in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
And a depth mid-range shooter as well. All Young needs is a little breathing room, and he set the fire.
Outside, Simmons. To the wing right side. Here's Embiid. Here's Harris. Count the basket.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive.
Herder passes to Young.
That's the art of rebounding in a nutshell. Box out, hold your ground, and haul in the miss.
Thibault can't get it to go.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Oh, man, you just want to go find some place to hide, man. It's almost impossible to miss that.
Here's Capella, and the layup's good off the glass. Capella's got the lead up to 10 now for Atlanta.
Terrific at catching in there at the basket. I mean, his hands are great. Capella uses that size to his advantage.
Embiid finds Thibault. On its way from Curry for 2. Hunter grabs the miss. The Hawks leading by 10. Now Young. He's got 6. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, this is what Capella does. I mean, an active rebounder who hits the offensive glass with force.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Herder passes to Collins. He kicks it to Young. And the rejection by Embiid. And they'll keep possession. Outside, Simmons. It's Curry outside. Harris passes to Embiid. It's Curry outside. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Hunter no good. The 76ers trail by 10. Passes it to Simmons. And here's Embiid. Shoots from 12. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And Herder gets it to go. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of
good one, yes.
Reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
Capella kicks to Collins. 5 to shoot. Hunter, the pass to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Oh, wow, I just love the commitment by Capella. Rolling to the rim hard, even just after setting that perfect screen.
Simmons dishes to Embiid. Fires the 3. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Green finds Milton. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Gallinari. The 76ers shooting their first free throws of this, and he knocks down the first one. That one falls, so he hits both of them. There's 42 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Bogdanovich. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And Okongwu slams it in.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Maxey passes to Howard. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The shot from the low post is good.
It's near impossible trying to match up with Howard's muscle. He makes scoring look easy, even though it's tough contact.
Gallinari surveying the D. He dishes it to Snell. Good if it goes. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court right now for the Hawks. Reddish out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Chris Dunn. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Snell in at the shooting guard. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dunn. And Simmons, he's checked in for Korkmaz. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Okongwu's checked in for Dunn. Shot clock at 6. Hill kicks to Milton. Rebound collected by Snell.
A little surprised he took the jump shot with nobody around him. He could have attacked the basket.
Back to Bogdanovich. Triple from the wing. Bogdanovich has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And so he'll bring it up for Philadelphia. It's a 16-point game over Bogdanovich. Rebounded by the Hawks. Okongwu's now got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Bogdanovich looking around. The dish to Gallinari. To the inside. Okongwu lays it up off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 18.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Simmons passes to Green. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
It isn't the D that causes that miss. That's just a loss of concentration.
3-pointer. Snell. It's hauled in by the 76ers. One-on-one here. Here's Milton. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Gallinari finds Bogdanovich. Now, here's Okongwu. Gallinari up top. Feeds it to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Oh, man, challenging the defense inside with the pass. That's just good ball movement.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Greg, if you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that, more than anything, allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. That wouldn't. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
Here's Capella, and easy 2 points on the layup. 14 points for Clint Capella.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up. Nice interior defense. Can't give him any space inside or he'll burn you.
And here's Young from the arc. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Here's Curry. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
The Hawks leading by 17. Young taking his time here. Inside, Capella, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Embiid.
You got to push Capella out of the paint. When you don't, you almost have to follow.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Collins. Bogdanovich comes in for Hunter. Lou Williams is checked in for Young. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Kevin Huerter.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Hawks.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
Hey, listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Clint Capella.
The energy he played with tonight was amazing, and it paid off the most on the glass where he dominated the rebounding stats.
Outside Hill. Pass to Maxey. From deep. Excellent D there from Williams. Atlanta with the ball. From deep. Korkmaz grabs the miss. And the 76ers with possession. They trail by 18. Here's Hill. Rebound Atlanta. There's the pass to Bogdanovich. Capella kicks to Bogdanovich. For the three. The kick out to Williams. Fires from deep. Offensive rebound. And so Atlanta takes this one by a... Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up for Chris.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Up next, welcome everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then it's Holiday, and it's Forbes in at the 2. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Then it's Young. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Herter in at the point guard position. Now here's Lopez. Pass to Middleton. And above the rim play, always captivating, Steve. We should see a lot of that tonight.
And Kevin, I'm so excited. You know, I played under the rim, so to get a chance to watch guys play well above, I am getting my popcorn ready.
Holiday surveying the floor. At the elbow, it's Antetokounmpo. Back to Holiday. Passes to Antetokounmpo. Here's Collins, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
As usual, beasting inside. John Collins puts defenders in no-win situations.
And so Collins nails both of them.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
The pass to Forbes. He dishes it to Middleton. Giannis high post. And Giannis throws it down.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
Young outside to the middle. It's thrown by to Kumbo. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. Antetokounmpo against Collins. Outside Holiday. 6 to shoot. Pass to Forbes. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Capella. Now Young. Outside Collins. Back to Young. Kicks it out to Collins. Paxton coming off the assist from Young.
That's next level vision. Young could probably lead the league in assists if that were his goal.
And the amount of pressure that Trae Young puts on a defense is staggering. He's either carving you up with his passing or hitting you with that jump shot.
You know, Trae Young is the type of player that could lead this league in scoring and in assists. And also possibly could do it in the same season. For a youngster, he sees a lot of double teams. It's impressive how he handles it.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Trailing by 2. And Forbes has it in the corner. Tries again. And the layup's good off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got his second basket of the game.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
Here's Herter. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here is Holiday, trailing by 2. Back to Giannis from 11 feet away. It's rebounded by Herter. The Hawks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. The feed to Collins. Lopez with the steal. Fast break, Milwaukee. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo throws down the alley-oop slam.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
Now, here's Capella. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Outside Holiday. Kicks to Lopez. Back to Holiday. Down low. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
A determined shooter who excels at the charity stripe. Middleton will gladly head to the line.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis has checked in for Lopez. Antetokounmpo comes in for Antetokounmpo. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Bryn Forbes. And it's Teague in for Drew Holiday. Gallinari. That shot off. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Pass to Teague. Back to Middleton. Outside Teague. Passes it to Middleton. It's stolen by Reddish. Fast break, the Hawks. Here's Dunn. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
Incredibly swift in the open floor. You can tell that's where Dunn feels most comfortable.
That will count. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game.
Never found my place in the crowd, so I stay for the
And this has been a a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Then it's Holiday. Then it's P.J. Tucker. And it's Forbes in a shooting guard. Here is Forbes. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Gallinari with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. And there's the whistle, called a clear path foul there. Yep. And he'll shoot 2 at the line. The Hawks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throws.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Atlanta making a switch here. Snell's checked in. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Bryn Forbes. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Outside, Holiday. Back to Antetokounmpo. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Here's Snell. Bogdanovich left side. Okongwu kicks to Reddish. Off target with the open look. Bucks trail by 6. Antetokounmpo passes to Holiday. To the inside. Here's Reddish. And he banks in the layup. Here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 8. There's the dish to Holiday. Floats it up for Giannis. The alley-oop layup, very well done.
The underrated vision of Holiday. I like it when he's distributing, and I think his coach does as well.
Bogdanovich looking around. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Bogdanovich has got 4 points now in the quarter.
It wasn't that long ago that Holiday suffered some injuries that had people concerned about his future.
Greg, some injuries are bad luck. We do know this. Drew Holiday's physical, he's fearless, and he doesn't know any other way to play. But thankfully, he's battled through, and he is still playing at an all-star level.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
I like the setup there by Holiday, a true combo guard. He understands that his playmaking is key to helping this offense run well.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. John Collins comes in for Gallinari. Young's checked in for Reddish. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Bogdanovich.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Atlanta with the rebound.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Antetokounmpo on the double team. To the paint. Here's Huerter. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Finding makeable shots. Kevin Huerter continuing to become more efficient as a scorer.
Collins against Antetokounmpo. Back to T. 5 on the clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Atlanta making some changes. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Tony Snell. And it's done in for Kevin Huerter. There's 47 seconds left in the second quarter. Young with no one around. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
Teague against Dunn. Here's Portis. And again, the Bucks miss.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Shot by Collins, no good. Bucks trail by 12 from 11 feet away. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor, and the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. No good with the triple. Got it up. That shot off the mark. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. The first few years of Trae Young's career have been fantastic. Hawks fans love the guy. Thanks for joining us, folks.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court for Atlanta, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Then it's Clint Capella, and it's Young, and it's Herter in at the point. And it's Capella missing.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Portis, the pass to Middleton. Here's Antetokounmpo. Now here's Middleton. He's tightly guarded. Outside Holiday. Let's go. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. The Hawks leading by 12. Young passes to Capella. To the inside. It's tipped. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. The kick out to Holiday. Back to Forbes. Outside Holiday. The 3. They get it back. Another shot. And it's Lopez laying it in.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with the soft touch to match.
Now, here is Young. The pass to Capella. Young outside. Dishes it to Collins. Feeds to Capella. That shot off. Now the Bucks take it the other way.
And for a long time, Atlanta had been searching for a legitimate center. Seems like they found their guy in Clint Capella.
Yes, and Clint Capella is limited offensively, but that's not his job. What Clint Capella does do, he does very well. He's a terrific rebounder, and he will have a lot of room to finish at the rim, as he does with power.
Here's Antetokounmpo after Clint Capella's bucket, and that one is good. Antetokounmpo's got 14 points for the game.
How about the effort? You didn't think a little contact would prevent Giannis from scoring, did you?
Young dishes to Hunter. Collins looking around. He kicks it to Young. 3 on the clock. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Young's got the lead up to 12 now for the Hawks.
Unlike some great perimeter shooters, Trae Young is consistently probing for the best look.
And now we've got the intentional foul. A different look for Milwaukee. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton comes in for Brent Forbes. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Drew Holiday. Now here's Tucker. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Kicks it down to Middleton, and Connaughton has it in the corner. And the Bucks miss again. Atlanta leading by 12. Molinari passes to Okongwu. Now here's Reddish. Lopez covering. Snell from outside. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And the Hawks lead by 14.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Now here's Middleton. The kick out to Lopez. Connaughton passes to Tucker. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review shows that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Middleton after the basket by Onyeka Okongwu. And here's Middleton, and he makes that one.
Yeah, and with great positional size, Middleton knows how to do damage down low.
29 seconds left in the third. Bogdanovich passes to Gallinari. Inside, and stolen by Portis. Connaughton kicks to Forbes. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Down low. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Okongwu. There's Gallinari with the three. It's off. And so it's Atlanta up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Then it's Holiday, then it's Brook Lopez, and it's Forbes in at the two spot. It's stolen by Capella. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. And it's Young. That time on the assist from Bogdanovich. Young's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Hawks. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
Man, there's so many guys that, you know, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table, but in reality, they got to fill some roles, right? And, you know, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are three names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did. And an intentional foul right there. Atlanta making some changes. John Collins, he's checked in for Gallinari. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Bogdanovich. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Dunn. Huerter, no good. Bucks trail by 10. Outside Holiday. Giannis left side. Here's Norrell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. With the shot. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. The Hawks leading by 10. And here they go. And it's Hunter with the jam.
With his length and strength, Hunter's a force around the bucket.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. And Holiday kicks to Antetokounmpo. And he hammers that one down right in the face of DeAndre Hunter.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing the muscles he's added to that near 7-foot frame.
Free throw no good for Giannis. Hawks have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Collins passes to Capella. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. From past the arc. Kept alive by Atlanta. The kick out to Young. Pass to Herter. It's stolen. Intercepted. And now Young running the floor all by himself.
You watch Trae Young in transition. Has a free-flowing style that's drawn comparisons, if you can believe it, to Pistol Pete Maravich.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Poked away. DiVincenzo passes to Giannis. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Nora. From deep three-point range. Rebound by the Hawks. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Hunter's got the lead up to 14 now for Atlanta.
I love how hard DeAndre plays, showing some heart on the offensive glass.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Hunter, and it's Hunter with the jam.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Atlanta.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Clint Capella.
He played with a lot of fire, a lot of heart, especially on the glass. He's one of those guys who acts like every rebound is his, and many of them were tonight.
Here's Herter, following the basket by Giannis. Over to the wing, takes the 3. Hunter no good. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court, and he drops it in from the low post.
And you got to like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
Here's Capella after Drew Holiday's score. Over to the left wing. Young inside. And the dunk by Capella.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a night.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.